Hello, everyone. Hello, and happy greetings to you wherever you are. I'm Jennifer from Jennifer Tarot Spiritual Guidance and also from Personal Power Life Coaching. And I wanted to hop on a quick message note right now to encourage you to stay positive and optimistic and to remind you to take care of yourself and to just take it easy and to not, the best way I can say it is don't hurt yourself with your thoughts and don't fan the flames of a fire of something that bothers you on the inside. So for instance, what I mean is like to take an example, and it's a personal example. So if you weighed yourself and then the number is not exactly what you prefer, then perhaps you feel panic or you feel scared or you feel angry, upset, or disconcerting feelings, whatever it is. Maybe you feel nothing. Maybe you don't even weigh yourself. And that's cool. But in case you do weigh yourself and then you see, oh, the number is not exactly what I would prefer it to be. And then, the easy thing to do when we're in that situation for so many people is that we tend to maybe catastrophize or we overgeneralize, like, oh my God, like now, like I'm losing control, I'm gaining weight, it's I don't know what to do, I need to be strict, I need to restrict, I need to stop eating this, or I need to start doing that. So we start to like go into this habitual pattern of thinking that becomes an endless spiral into a dark abyss of hopelessness. So we don't really want to go there because it doesn't feel good, and punishing ourselves and using self-castigation as a method or a means to, punishing ourselves and using self-castigation as a method to keep ourselves in check or under control, it does not work long term. And it's also very hurtful and painful for our psyche, even if we're not fully understanding and acknowledging and even appreciating that. So, what to do? The only thing that I can suggest is to not take any sudden or immediate extreme actions. Not talk yourself down or treat yourself like garbage or punish yourself with excessive behavior or an extreme form of behavior, whether that is with exercise or restriction or alcohol or smoking or whatever it is, anything that's like impulsive. Perhaps what you can do is to take it easy and dwell on the softer side of things. Just practice being aware, like this is making me feel like this. Maybe it's not the first time and it may not be the last one, but just notice it and don't give it any strength. Don't give it even more strength. It already has strength, and we're not pretending that you're just going to ignore it and go about your life as if nothing has happened, because clearly if it's something that matters to you, it's going to dwell in your mind, maybe for a few hours, maybe for a day, maybe for however long it affects you. And it'll even begin to dominate and control your behavior and your mood and your interactions with others. And we don't want that. We don't need that to be the case, because it may not be in a direction that's really helpful and beneficial for you. So when you see something like that, like, oh, I gained weight, or this person like stood me up, or oh, like my boss got upset at me, it was unexpected, my husband and I had a fight, or something of that nature, whatever it is, just practice being aware of what you're thinking, and how is that thought making you feel? Is it true? Is it really true? It could just be water weight. It could just be you did not sleep well. Our body fluctuates from day to day and week to week, so our weight is never really exactly the same from day to day or week to week even, but it's on a range. It's an approximation. So we have to bear that in mind. Different factors affect matters of the weight of the body. If it's a woman, and it could be your menstrual cycle that affects you. There could be water retention from a salty meal, because salt in our food, especially in processed products, it makes the body retain more water due to the sodium content. So it's just chemistry and biology. Sleep is a huge factor. When you don't sleep well, your body seems to not release some of that fluid overnight, or to process it and metabolize it in just the full manner. If you ate late last night, or very close to when you weigh yourself in the morning, that affects too. Your bowel weight, what you keep like in your bowels and your intestines, that will be eliminated. That also impacts our weight. So we can't really control it. We can't fully, perfectly control it. It's not something that really is possible to perfectly control, no matter how much you may want to. The best you can do is to take consistent daily actions and have a lifestyle. Have a lifestyle that is organized around consistently just repeating the same types of behaviors overall. Nothing extreme, because definitely what I've learned over time is that if it's too extreme for you, it may not be sustainable, and it probably won't be. You know, we hear about successful keto dieters, or I don't know, whatever it is, like the Atkins, or low sugar, no sugar. I mean, just whatever is the trendy diet. But it's trendy because trend means it's like a temporary fad. It's a temporary, time specific, passing or fleeting popular thing. That's what a trend is. If it wasn't, it would just be like a lifestyle and nobody would talk about it. And it would be something replicated by millions of people, because then it would just be a norm. It would be a normal. But they're not. So just use your own perception and your own investigative cap. You know, be your own detective, and just sniff things out. You know how to sneak out, like how to sniff out the fakers, and what's really true and what's not. So give yourself the opportunity to know that it has to be for the long term. And I'm really just using weight as an example, because it's something very relevant to all of us. I mean, even people who say, "Oh, I don't care about my weight. I don't watch what I weigh," but it does matter to them as soon as you know they comment, or they think to themselves either way about their body, their physical appearance, or like how tight or loose their clothes are, whatever it is. So what my takeaway has been from today, with feeling slightly upset and displeased about weighing a little bit more today, it's not the first time this happens, so it's not a surprise, but it always bugs me. So I still haven't reached that point of being completely detached mentally and emotionally from it. But I've practiced over time. And it just takes practice. It just takes noticing the thought. Notice that it bothers you, and yet you're still alive. You're still walking around. You still go about your life. And remember that it's only a number on the scale. And it is truly just a number. It's just a digital picture of the force of gravity of our body, and the pull of the center of the earth on our bodies, gravitational pull. I mean, you get the idea. It's physics. And as well as the other factors I highlighted today. And just notice your thoughts, and remember that you're more than a number. You really are more than what you look like, even though it matters to you. But you're a spirit, you're a soul, you're a contributor, you're a mother, a father, a worker, a colleague, you're a friend, you're a relative, You're someone who's generous or kind and sweet. You take amazing care of your kids. You are so loving and so thoughtful. You're smart. You are successful in your own way. See how far you've come in life, and you've done so many things on your own, and you've helped and inspired people around the world, and you don't even know it, but it's true. You stay in people's hearts, and it's not because you weighed a number, you look a certain way. It's more about the energy that you bring and the relationships that you build with the world and with life. People love you for much more than what you look like. Okay, and probably when you reach your supposed desired perfection, that really maybe won't make people like you anymore, because the people that really matter, they look for what's inside you, and they will connect with what is on the inside, because that's what really holds us up in our life, in our relationships. It's the energy that we have inside, the energy that we're bringing out to speak to people, to connect with people, to have relationships with people, to be romantically involved, right? For the things that really matter and the people who really matter, it's not superficial. And if it is superficial to them, well, you're more than that regardless. So just remember that and take it one day at a time. Notice your thoughts and remember that, it's only you and you. Only you know what you go through and live through. And you're not alone. So many people go through this, and you deserve peace. So if there's anything that you ask for today, if you're feeling upset or you feel disconcerted or something's not going your way, maybe I suggest maybe to myself is, Lord and God and guides and angels, universe, please just guide me to the behavior that will bring me the greatest peace tonight, moving forward, overall, that which will make me feel the best with peacefulness. Just peace, that's really what you want. Peace of mind, calmness, and satisfaction. A nice, healthy satisfaction, a good satisfaction, an earthy satisfaction, not an ego satisfaction, but something deeper than that. So I know we all want something deeper than what is. We're all looking for something more, right? Looking for home, looking to feel better, looking for something better, bigger, better deal. And it's ultimately, we can only ask for it from the inside, because then everything else will just have that aura and environment of peacefulness. And you'll have that wherever you go and with everything else you encounter. And it's not like it's perfect, but it's just like a deeper peace, and it'll help. And that's what we want, right? It's the game of life, one day at a time, one thought at a time. So go forward, friends. Think nice things. Just think nicely about yourself, about life. Take it easy, and let's see what happens, right? Sending you lots of love and well-being. Thanks to all my wonderful, amazing, and loving friends who have joined on this video. I hope it helps and nurtures your soul and brings peace to our troubling thoughts. And just send those thoughts some love. When you hear that angry voice in your head, whatever it is, like you're dumb or you're blah, 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 just send it love. It's like an angry neighbor, that grumpy neighbor next door, or wherever they live across the yard or across the street. Just send them love, because, everyone needs love. And sometimes the people who are the most miserable are those who are in the deepest sadness, because they don't have love. They never had it, and they don't have it inside. But you can show them that you give them kindness and love. So give yourself that. All right, thanks for tuning in. Wonderful soul and beautiful divine soul. Take care. Keep succeeding, because you rock. And I'll see you soon. Peace, love, and happiness from Jen at Personal Power Wellness Coaching. And see you soon. God bless you. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to feel good. And I wish that your heart's dreams and desires be fulfilled in divine order. See you. Bye-bye.